What's up, everybody? What's up? This is Afro Joe here with my homegirl, Sadistic. Like you probably
Yo,
see, there she go. Say it again.
yo.
See, but you might be seeing this woman on the screen, but it's like this. I'm gonna start off like this. Like I know half of y'all seen my videos, and I'm always saying I hate drama. I hate motherfuckers. I hate when grown-ups play these kids games. Now this bitch is the nastiest, most disgusting, most uh, woman on earth. I'm talking about this woman is the Okogui, and she's dating Okogui. She got, you know what? I feel bad for her kids though. That's the main part. I feel. What you got to say on this?
Well, you know, she's a shitty person and mother from what I have been told. DHHR, aka Child Protective Services, have been on her ass since from day one, since like the first kid was born. And mind you, she has 4 kids by 4 different guys. This according to my ex-husband. Um, she is a drug addict. She's got MRSA, which is like AIDS, and her youngest daughter has MRSA, and she's not properly taking care of her daughter, so they charge back on their ass, well, her ass. Um, she has no teeth. She wears false teeth due to drug abuse. Um, she's got these nasty looking tattoos all over her, and she thinks she's some like outlaw chick or whatever. She's a shit starter. She hates me for no particular reason. I have not done anything to her until now, because she's running her fucking mouth about me to people that don't fucking know me, and that's gonna make it hard on me to find a fucking job. She apparently knows over 700 people according to her Facebook, but yeah, she's really fucking nasty. From what I heard, she doesn't hardly bathe. Um, she throws like clothes and shit all over the floor. She's ruined my house. Well, it's not my house anymore, but her and her nasty little AIDS infected kids have ruined that house. And she just, I was working at a fast food joint a couple months ago, and apparently, I guess my douchebag of a ex-husband told her where I worked, and apparently they knew someone that is a crew trainer where I worked, and that started a whole bunch of shit, unnecessary shit that was not his business in the first place. So, yeah, she doesn't deserve to breathe human air or have any sort of human life. She is fucking scum.
Yeah, man. This. I'm telling you, this is why I call her the Okogui. Now, one thing about like Sadistic said, Sadistic never messed with this girl, never talked shit about this girl. But this one,
Yeah,
see, but the one thing about this girl is she started stuff with Sadistic. Now, why would you
because she's jealous.
see? There you go. Now, this is the
For
question.
no reason.
See, because one thing is, I look at it like this. It's like why would you start fucking with somebody that did nothing to you? They didn't call you a bitch, whore, slut, nothing. Didn't cause no problems with you. There's no beef. But you, but she's fucking around with her ex-husband, which there is a picture of. Now, this man, you see this bald head the Goku, he like Jabba the Hutt. Oh, chocolate, num but cha. Oh, Luke Skywalker, Jedi. Oh. I'm like the one to go, but he's ugly. Now this man is in
What the
like
fuck was I thinking?
there you go. Now you see this man, you might see little blurred out spots. Well, we trying to cover up the kid's identity because we don't want to trying to hurt the kids and this.
It's not their fault that my ex-husband and her are a bunch of fucking low shit.
Yeah. So we're not trying to blame
They
the.
didn't ask to be born.
Yeah. So we're not trying to blame the kids for shit, but the fucked up thing about it is this man doesn't give a shit about his own kids. These are the kids that
Nope.
the little spots, like I said, little spots with the whiteout is the
Those are
kid.
her kids.
Those are the nasty bitches kids, not sadistics, but sadistic had a son.
Well, I
Her,
still do.
yeah, she's got a son, and this dude, it kind of throws me off because I sit up here and I watch this. Because I sit here and I look at it, to me it's a bunch of bullshit because he's taking care of three what is it, three or four?
She has four, but the oldest son is taken away because of some reason. I don't know why, but she has custody of the three girls.
Yeah, but but he's taking care of her kids, but he won't take care of his own son. Like,
He didn't when we were married.
yeah, see, like, why would you take care of somebody else's kids if you're not going to take care of your own kid?
Everyone knows it's pretty fucking clear he don't like our son.
Yeah, like, if
He
everybody,
only says he does around her, so he'll fucking look good.
yeah, so. And one thing about this dude is like he is such an abusive motherfucker. He thinks he's Mr. High Almighty, but he looks like a kukui of Jabba the Hutt. The kukui.
And he loves to fucking lie. Like, oh my god. I have caught him in so many fucking lies the past year. It is so fucking funny. Like, he was wanting to get back together with me a couple months ago, so he threw her out because he thought that me and him were going to get back together. And he ran his fucking mouth to DHHR saying that me and him were getting back together and I was moving back in the house. And what he don't know is whenever he tells them people, it gets back to my mom and it gets back to me. And then I call him, I'm like, you ran your fucking mouth, didn't you? And he's like, no, I didn't. It was probably Trish starting shit, blah, blah, blah. And apparently, he moved her back in like a few weeks later and was lying to me saying that he was never going to get back together with her because she was nasty. And, apparently he told her that he threw her, the reason why he threw her out was so he would look better in court. That is not fucking true. He is lying so fucking much.
nice.
Like, we had a emergency meeting, like that's what you do when you're involved with HHR.
Yeah.
And the woman brought up that she's concerned because of Dennis called Andrew a retard and told him to get the fuck out of the way and pushed him with grocery bags, which is true. And you know what the motherfucker does? He sits there and denies the whole fucking allegation. He knows it's fucking true.
Yeah. See.
And I asked him about it when we were talking again. And he's like, "Oh, I was just what is that fucking word?" He was shocked that it came up, and I'm thinking, well, you told me Jar that I did a bunch of shit that I didn't fucking do, like kick Andrew and call him names and stuff.
No. See.
And yet, you're not gonna own up to shit you did, because he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah. And I say this too. You never put pussy before your child, man. Does it? I don't give a fuck if you divorce.
His reason is he don't like being alone. Dude, you were alone before you fucking met me.
Yeah, but it's like this. But it's like this though. He divorced my homegirl sadistic and put her through all this shit. Then he gets with a woman that's infected with some kind of disease like AIDS. And one of her kids is infected.
It's MRSA. He died from it.
MRSA.
Antibiotics won't even work.
MRSA. Okay, MRSA. Look that up. But he leaves his ex. He leaves his wife, becoming his ex-wife, for a woman with MRSA, a disease that can be transported through sex, or bodily fluids. And he treats her kids like gold, but he won't treat his kid. But he'll treat his kid like shit. Now, why would you treat your kid like shit, but treat somebody else's kids like gold? To me, it's a bunch of bullshit. I don't think it's right for him to do it. And why would you?
Oh,
And,
it's completely fucked up.
yeah,
It is.
and like,
Stage Charm practically had to force him to go around the fucking corner in the neighborhood to have um, scheduled visitation with our son because he wouldn't get off his fat ass to go fucking see him.
yeah,
I mean, you can walk to the woman's house that watches whatever, that watches my son after he gets out of school.
yeah.
He wouldn't do that.
See,
He won't do anything. And he thinks buying him presents is going to make up for being a shitty dad. No, it's not.
no,
My two half sisters, well, I don't really, I consider them my full sisters, but they're really my half sisters. Their dad used to pull that shit. And you know what? They consider my dad their real dad because their real dad's a piece of fucking shit.
yeah. See,
You know?
I told Sadistic one day that this that shit he's pulling on his son will affect him. So her
Mm-hmm.
son is gonna grow up hating his dad because he pulled shit on him.
And it ain't going to be my fault either.
Yeah, he can sit that her ex husband can say, well, it's your fault that your son hates me. No, it's your fault that your son hates you. It's not your ex wife's fault. Your ex wife didn't get in his ear, tell him, oh, just hate your daddy. No, it's the stuff that you pulled on your son to make him hate you.
And me having my son taken from me
Yeah, see, to me,
just so he wouldn't have to fucking financially be a me and Andrew wouldn't be a financial burden to him, and so he wouldn't have to pay child support. And guess what? The motherfucker has to pay child support.
yeah, see,
So his little plan backfired, and I know he was fucking around on me before he threw me out. That's the only reason why he threw me out because he was screwing around on me with that fucking nasty ass bitch.
I'll tell you, man, what was it? I did a video about what was it, about marriages?
Mhm.
About how, no, I said, what was it? Murder is the new divorce. It's where couples,
Mhm.
like certain couples, will kill each other so they won't get divorced. And I'm surprised. Just like uh, one thing is, I'm surprised he didn't. Like, I'm glad he didn't do it, but I'm surprised he didn't do it because,
He's a fucking pussy.
yeah.
I
But
mean, he wasn't pussy enough to. I mean, he was tough enough to beat the fuck out of me and call me names, but
he's a wife beater.
and he's all. Me and Trish always get along. Well, you know what? Good for you. Losers need to stick together.
And one thing is, where does he live at? Up in Virginia.
Yep.
He lives up in Virginia. Now, if you look, like, if you at, well, the pictures not might not be great to see him, but if you get closer, in this picture, on the little small picture to the left in the middle, if you look at him, that's what the fuck he looks like. Where if you ever see him around town in Virginia, make sure you call
Beat
him
the
up.
fuck out of him.
Well, you can do what she say, beat the fuck out of him. But to me, if I was you, and I go around, you got 2 options. You can beat the fuck out of him, or two, you can sit up there and call him a piece of shit. You can call him a wife beater. You can call him a motherfucker. You can call him a child abuser. And,
Oh, and get this, Wookie.
okay.
You should mention how he used to accuse me and you of being secret lovers.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Remember? He would
Yeah,
get mad every time we even talked on Skype.
yeah. Now this is funny. He would get mad at, like, it's like this. Back when I was on Now Live, did this. I did my show. And that's how me and Sadistic met, was because of my show back in '07. This man used to like my show. He used to love him. He said, "Oh, Afro Joe's a trip because he's the Wookiee." But now, before he kicked her out, he used to think that me and Sadistic was fucking. But she's in Virginia and I'm in Tennessee, so how in the fuck are we fucking? My dick must be very big.
No, he thought that me had some internet love going on,
Yeah,
like
internet.
relationship and shit.
Yeah. He thought we had internet love, which she's like my sister. Why would I want to do that? But he
Oh
thought,
yeah, you've heard him call me names and shit too, haven't you?
huh?
You've heard him call me names and stuff, haven't you?
I mean, yeah. Like, like, like I said, man, me and her are like brothers and sisters. I will never fuck her over. I'll try to teach her something, but I'll never fuck her over. But this guy is a piece of shit. In my words, if I was in the same town as he is, I would have fucked him up. I would have fucked him up so fucking badly, man, to a point where he understand where the fuck I'm coming from. I would have beat the shit out of him. So let it. I would have beat the shit out of him so fucking bad, and I tell him, lay your hand on another woman. I will fuck you up even more. I will fuck you up so bad that I will paralyze you from the neck down. But I'm not gonna go to Virginia and do it because look, man, I'm not like that. But I'm not like it. If you see him on the street, just kick his ass or call him a piece of shit, wife beater, child abuse. And the fucked up thing is, his damn grandfather's a fucking pedophile. He let his grandfather.
No, it's not his. It's not his grandfather. That's his grandmother's new husband.
Oh, his step grandfather. His step
I guess that's what he's on.
yeah,
Yeah,
his step grandfather.
he's a fucking pervert too.
I was his step grandfather is a registered pedophile, and he let his step grandfather watch his son. If you knew that,
No, this was before. This was before everyone found out that he was a fucking pervert.
yeah, this is before. Now you don't know. Like to me, it fucks me up because you don't want to think about you don't want to think about this. You don't want to think about what he did to that child behind
He
closed.
might not done anything. I'll fucking kill him myself.
Yeah, because and this motherfucker, he talks about, man, this is a motherfucker. This is a piece of shit. Like I said, man, if you see him on the street, you got two options. You can beat the shit out of him and go to jail, or you can sit there and call him a wife beater, child abuser, piece of shit. I was spitting his face. I was spitting his motherfucking face. Cause he ain't even worth kicking his ass. He ain't worth kicking, ass kicking.
No, because he'll run to his little lawyer and whine and try
Yeah.
to sue, like he's trying to sue my ex-father-in-law.
I would love to see him come down here and try to sue me, man. I know I can pick up the phone and call one number.
You can't sue because you're not threatening him, and
No, I'm not.
it's freedom of speech, you know?
Yeah, it is freedom of speech.
Him and his little ratty-ass girlfriend can go and run their fucking mouths about me, spread a bunch of fucking shit.
Oh,
So, you know what? Payback's a fucking bitch.
yeah, I wish he would say something. At least I'm getting paid for this. At least me and you getting paid for this shit. Well, I'm getting paid for this shit. I wish he would try to take me to court, man. You know what happened to Zimmerman, right? What happened?
No.
The Panthers came out of the woodwork, put a damn bounty on his head.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, yeah. The Black Panthers. This is when he was out on bond and in hiding. The Black Panther put a bounty on his head. They said if they didn't find him, they were either dead or alive. Please bring him in.
Oh, shit. Well, that's for another video.
Yeah. Huh?
But,
That's another video, but the,
yeah.
but the fact of the matter is, no man, no man should sit up there and do people wrong because of what he said. He was in the Air Force. He was a mechanic in the Air Force,
Military, army.
military, army, whatever.
Mhm.
I respect the people that goes overseas to fight for our country, even though That's a different story. But all he did was work on planes. All he did was work on planes,
Helicopters.
helicopters, and that's it. He worked on helicopters and planes. He did not go into battle. He didn't even go
Wish
fight.
he would have. The bull right through his fucking head. That'd been hilarious.
Yeah, but he
You know,
he
I loved him at one time, but when you're making someone's life a living hell and screaming and throwing a fit every time your old son makes any noise and throwing shit, they call me a dumb fucking cunt in front of our child, then you know that kind of makes me not want to be with you anymore.
but I'll tell you this: for a man to sit up there and call his son a retarded piece of shit, uh, that's something, man. I wouldn't do. I wouldn't call my child a retarded piece of shit and try to lock my child in a room by using a fucking house shoe.
Oh, you remember that? Yeah, he fucking did that too.
Yeah, he what he did was he took my homegirl Sadistic's house shoe, and it was kind of wrong for him to do it. Took Sadistic house shoe, pushed his son into a room, and locked the door with the house shoe.
That was the same day that my son got taken from me.
Yeah,
I don't know why he did it, the shoe thing, but yeah, I totally forgot about that. He just mentioned it.
yeah. See, I'm telling you, man, shit like that. I don't see why this man is walking the streets.
And now, because of him, I only see my son every other fucking week. So, you know what,
Yeah,
Dennis? Congratulations, you got what you fucking wanted.
his name is Dennis Miller, and he's this. Like, if he would have pulled this down here, he would have been in lockup. He would have been in lockup. He would have been in prison because he neglected the child and he was beating on his wife. He would have been in lockup. I'm talking about this motherfucker would have got his ass poked out. And I don't know why Virginia is protecting this man.
Because they're a bunch of fucking retarded
Yeah,
son of bitches.
yeah. If she told the courts, like, what did you tell some authority about his abuse?
They did sure. They wanted to know what Andrew's environment was like, and I fucking told him. I was like, look, the man knew I had mental problems, and I obviously knew that he had anger issues and mental problems because he was in Iraq, and he was suffering from not postpartum depression, but PTSD shit. And he'd always be like, "It's your fault." And I'm like this, I'm like, no, it ain't
Yeah.
my fucking fault.
See,
Anyway, what did you ask me again?
I said, did you tell an authority
Mhm.
about his abuse?
I
So she
told
took.
him that when we were in Georgia, um, he got mad at me. I don't remember what, but he took his fist and punched a hole in the door.
See,
He threw me on the bed and grabbed my shoulders and screamed in my fucking face while I think Andrew was like 3 or 4 months old in the living room unattended. Because if I even breathed wrongly, he would fucking yell at me. Um, and it got really worse when we moved back to West Virginia.
see,
He would push me in walls. He would threaten me with pepper spray. Um, he would threaten to take our son from me. Um, he would throw stuff at me. He poured a can of Pepsi over my head one time, and I didn't even do anything to him. We were just arguing about some stupid one likely, and he got mad and he poured his pop he did all this shit in front of our son.
yeah,
Um, and got to the point where our son didn't want nothing to do with him because, or he wouldn't want nothing to do with him, and every time douchebag would start in on me, our son would like fall and cry and get scared, and I'd have to protect our son.
yeah. See,
Because, I was in a similar environment like that, and it fucked me up.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I begged and begged Dennis to get marriage counseling with me
Yeah.
or regular therapy, and he wouldn't. And when all this shit happened, and my son got taken from me because of my mental problems, um, he's like, "Oh, I want to go to marriage counseling, blah blah blah." And I'm like, seriously? After all this fucking shit, after almost a whole fucking month of me not seeing my child, me being fucking suicidal, you want to go to marriage counseling after all of that shit you put me through?
Yeah.
And Joe, you fucking know how in pain I fucking was
Yeah.
in July of last year. You
Yeah.
knew how upset I was.
See.
I'm a fucking mess.
Yeah. See, I sat here and I was there for Sadistic when she
And
needed
I
me.
thank you for that.
Yeah. You're welcome. I was there when he was putting her through this shit. I was there.
Jacoy was too.
Yeah. And
Grizzly. Better.
Grizzly, my homeboy
And I
Grizzly.
thank you too, Grizzly.
Yeah. Well, you need to talk to him later, uh, but say like this, man. How can Virginia, that authorities knew about him abusing his wife and his kid, let him walk the street of society?
And it was just hearsay.
Hearsay.
His
What?
shit, his shit, my shit was hearsay. And my parents saw bruises on me. I was gonna try and get pictures of the bruises, but he'd keep the camera hidden. It was like a Nikon camera. He would hide it from me, so I wouldn't be able to take
Yeah.
pictures of my bruises. So I couldn't take it to the prosecutor.
See, like I said, man, it might be. Look, I don't like around here where I'm from. If a wife say I got abused, they investigate. No authority should be shrugging that shit off. Like, hearsay. No, they'll investigate it. They'll investigate what the woman had to say. So, Virginia's a fucking shitty ass state. If
Yeah,
they,
they treated it. DHR fucked me over only because of my mental problems.
yeah,
And I do have really bad mental problems. And I probably don't have any business raising my child alone. Not because I would hurt him, just because I'm mentally I'm not stable enough to give him what he needs. I mean, I can work. I'm not crippled by my disease. I mean, I'm half kind of crippled, but you know, they just treated me like shit.
yeah,
Like saying that I need to do more, and I was going to therapy. I was going back to school. You got a fucking job, and they
yeah,
basically lied to me.
yeah.
Oh, we'll give you your son back. You get majority custody, and now I have no fucking custody. I have my parental rights still,
Yeah, but she
but
did.
that's all.
She did everything the court says, and still got fucked over by the
Only thing
courts.
I didn't do was I didn't get my GED on time, and they knew that I have a learning
Uh,
disability.
fuck that. Look, man. You can get your GED when you can. You cannot bum rush an education. You cannot bum rush an education. If you bum rush an education, man, you better tell them elementary schools you better be in the fourth grade by next week. You cannot bum rush
Hmm.
somebody's education like that. That's fucked up. Trying to make them know shit in one day or one week. You cannot know everything in a week. It takes.
Oh, and then because like during the whole case, when the case was going on, me and him had that parenting class. That's also part of the divorce. My fucking I'm not gonna say her name. This fucking cunt. In the beginning of the class, she would show up, and then she would slowly be really late or not show up at all, not even call. And then, I'd get a job and she'd get fucking pissed off because I wouldn't be available. And it's like, you all told me part of the fucking deal to get my son back was to get a goddamn job. Now, what is it exactly y'all want me to fucking do? Stand on my head and gargle peanut butter and whistle Dixieland? I mean, seriously, come on.
Yeah, she did everything the court saying got fucked up. But like I said, man, this guy,
Courts in Petersburg are a fucking joke.
Petersburg, Virginia. Now this is some shit that how this man got away with child neglect and child abuse, child neglect, and assault and battery on his wife. It's fucked up how he got away with it. Why ain't this man in lockup right now? The authorities should never say hearsay. The authorities should say we do an investigation, and they should do the investigation. Don't sit there and say hearsay and walk away from the situation. Every time an officer or detective of the law sits there and shrugs off some shit like that, the person ends up dead. So Virginia gets
That could have been me.
sadistic could have been dead because of Virginia didn't want to.
There were a few times where I thought I was going to be dead, to be honest with you. I'm not going to go into
Yeah.
details about it, but yeah, and he's the main reason. I mean, I was bisexual all my life. Well, not all my life, but when I got older, I never realized, like chicks too. But anyways, he has ruined me of ever being with another man again. That's why
Yeah.
I'm alone.
He drove this girl to. He drove this girl into.
He drove me into more in fucking insanity than I ever needed to be in. I
Yeah,
was
man.
already half batshit crazy, and he just made it worse.
Yeah, cause hey man, I'm for real, man. I respect people.
Me and our son would be locked up in the house all the time. He would never take us anywhere. Not
Yeah,
even grocery shops, because he was like, "Oh, your Drew is too much work, blah blah blah, or whatever." Anyways, what was saying?
no, I'm gonna say this for the people who view this video. Don't sit there and say it's hearsay. These are real things that happen in the world. Where a guy will sit there and abuse his family, his wife and kids, and shit, and the law wouldn't work because it was shitty. These things happen, and men get away with that shit. Don't sit there and say, "Well, she got a grudge on this man." No, it's not a grudge. It's more of
I don't have a grudge whatsoever. I honestly, I have wanted to do this video since the day he fucking kicked me out, but I
yeah,
couldn't because of legal issues. I didn't want to cause more legal problems.
yeah. See,
And I'm not bitter. I don't give a fuck if he's with some nasty bitch.
yeah,
Good riddance. I'm happy because you know what? That means he ain't fucking harassing me, because every time I tried to leave him, he would fucking call the house 100 times a day. No fucking joke. He snuck into my parents' house one night, standing above my bed while I was asleep, and I happened to roll over, and his fucking eyes were staring at mine.
yeah. And this
And
mother,
he's a fucking creep.
see, and he tried to friend me on Facebook. Now, y'all know, people know how I am. I could have been this.
He tried to friend you on Facebook after he threw me out because he probably wanted for you to tell me to get hold of him,
Yeah, he was trying to see what.
which wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, because he was trying to see what sadistic was doing on my page. But it's like
Ain't none
it.
of his fucking business.
Look, it's like this, man. I draw lines to certain extents. When it comes down to if I'm hearing shit and I see if I hear something and that person has the proof to back it up, then I'm gonna go with the person that's backing their shit up. And sadistic has the proof to back it up, and I believe what she's saying is true. I'm not gonna call her
You've
lying.
been you, you've been through it with me too. You've
Yeah,
heard him get mad at me and shit.
yeah. I
And I would not batch people if I would. I'm a shitty liar. Okay, I can't lie to save my fucking life, and my parents can back me up on that.
yeah,
But I would not lie about abuse or anything, because the shit that he did really fucking happened, and the reason why I never left him informed is because he was threatening to ruin my mom and dad's reputation or get them fired from their jobs. You know
yeah,
what? I'm thinking I don't want them to get fired because of me. That's why I always went back, and I shouldn't have went back, and I probably did deserve what I got because I went back. But you know what? I don't give a fuck.
but I went through the stuff with sadistic, and when she was living with this guy, uh, before she got kicked out, I've heard this dude call her a cunt, bitch, and call her a piece of shit.
Hmm.
I even heard him talk bad about his son, where he ain't nothing but a faggot. He always called his son a faggot. The boy is what, 1, 2, 3 years old. He's just a kid, man. He's just a toddler.
Well, he's 4 now, but
He's four. He's a toddler. Now, a toddler's gonna be clingy to their mothers
hmm
or their fathers. So you can't call your child a faggot, cause faggot, a child doesn't, a kid like it don't know what the word faggot means. But to call your child a faggot and treat him like shit and do all this harm to him, tripping him, pushing him over, kick him in the head, or all this and that, treating him like shit, but you treat a strange woman and her 3 kids like gold. Like gold. How you treat your son like shit, but you treat a complete stranger's kids like gold? That is a question I don't want to. That's something that needs to be answered. Why would you treat your son like shit and call him faggots and trip him and lock him in the bedroom and beat the shit out of his mother, but you treat a complete stranger, this bitch, like gold? And she's got a disease that's like, one thing is, I'm not downing people who got this disease. I feel sorry for them, but but it's like is. She's doing dirty because she's want to use her disease as a crutch. I always say, if you're gonna use your disease as a crutch, man, oh, I got this disease, I can do anything I want. When you do shit like that, man, it makes me disrespect you, because you cannot, you is not a human if you're gonna sit up there and treat your damn disease like I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm a dog your ass out, man. So, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you, what's her name, Trish, hip hop, hootie in the booty. To me, this girl Trish and this guy named Dennis Miller, not the comedian, they are dick in the booty ass. They are.
amen.
Oh, if y'all see these people up in what, Petersburg, Virginia,
West Virginia.
Petersburg, West Virginia, call him a dick in the booty ass. Just call him a dick in the booty ass. Just go. Afro said you a dick in the booty ass. If he says Afro Joe, motherfucker, I called you a dick in the booty ass for a reason. You like to beat on women and treat your son like shit. I dare you to roll this up on me, man. I knock you down. I'm gonna tell you, cause they been good, man. I ain't laid a hand on you. Oh, you talk shit in the. Hey, man, they do it every day in the news.
He does it to me too.
Yeah, he does.
I just don't get out of the house much to notice it, but I'm sure him and her run their fucking
Yeah.
trap about me. It wouldn't surprise me. They did it before with that
Uh,
dude from McDonald's.
Yeah, like we say down here, flapping his gums. That's what we say. He was going around town.
Hey, she's flapping her gums because she ain't got no fucking
She
teeth.
ain't got no teeth. The cuckoo.
Well, according to him, she has false teeth, and every time they had sex, he preferred the lights off because she was that nasty looking, and that there's nothing left out of her vagina because she's so fucking. You can like put your whole fist in her vagina because all the fucking kids she had.
Man, I wouldn't even put my fist in her, man.
Oh, and get this shit, get this shit. Like, after he kicked her out because he wanted me to get back in, she went back to her ex-husband.
Damn, she went back.
And she was, and apparently she went to the house to get her some shit, and just saw a fucking hickey on her neck, and I'm like, dude, I told you she's a fucking hoe. And
Use
the
a
dumbass takes her back like 3 weeks later. I'm like, dude, you're fucking retarded. All because he don't want to be alone. Boo fucking boo.
hoe. Grow up, build a bridge, get the fuck over. There's motherfuckers in prison that alone, but they got roommates.
Yeah, butt buddies.
Yeah, but man, I'm telling you, man, this girl is ugly, man. I'm talking about cuckoo. If you're Latino or Mexican, you know what the fucking cuckoo is. She's a cuckoo.
She has a meth after face, which, you know, she is a meth head, so.
She is the ugliest bitch I ever seen. But she got pretty eyes. Though. I could say she got pretty eyes. I give her props because she got pretty eyes. But this bitch is ugly. I wouldn't even fuck her, man, if she was the last bitch on earth.
She's got MRSA. I hope you wouldn't want to fuck her.
I wouldn't want to fuck her. God damn, even
Ugh.
I say like this, Flavor Flav wouldn't even tap that. I know that nigga got standards, but damn, Flavor Flav wouldn't even hit that.
Tom Sizemore wasn't even fucking it.
Like, shit, man. He didn't even Dennis Rodman wouldn't even tap that, man. He's like, fuck that, man, fuck that.
I'd
Steve,
say Rodney King, but I just realized he's dead.
I said Rod. Damn, Dennis Rodman. Yeah,
See? Yeah. Yeah, I almost said Rodney King, but I was like, shit, he's dead. Never mind.
yeah. Rodney, shit. That's why he probably died, because he wouldn't want to look at this bitch. Not to crack jokes, man. Not rest in peace, Rodney King, but damn, he probably like, damn, man, this bitch is ugly, man. I better kill myself now before anything else happens. Man,
Oh my god.
I'm
Seriously, how the fuck do you know over 700 people on Facebook? I don't even know that many fucking people.
yeah, I know 1,000.
Do people just. Well, I mean, that's different because, you know, you're Afro Joe. You're somebody. This bitch ain't a nobody but a fucking hoe.
Man,
You know?
even porn stars got more fucking friends than shit this bitch does. I'm,
Well, that's because they're stars. She's nothing. She's a waste of life.
Look, even Bishop Don Magic One has more friends than her, and he's the biggest pimp around. Well,
Bill Clinton would even let her suck his dick.
yeah. Well, nasty his ass is now.
No, Bill
Yeah.
Clinton. No.
Even Ryan Jeremy wouldn't even tap that ass, and he's the nastiest motherfucker in porn. He like, you know what? I retire from porn. This bitch will make him retire from porn. If they, man, if she did a porn movie, nobody wouldn't even hit that. They would just call ugly fucks ugly. In Spanish, cocoy fuck
Oh.
cocoy. Like there you go, cocoy fuck cocoy. That's it. Uh, I can't even think about her have fucking uh.
Hey, have fun with that tiny little dick.
Yeah, from what I've heard from sadistic man, that he's so tiny, man. Even the blue pill wouldn't even get it up. You know what the blue pill is? The Viagra. The Viagra.
And the motherfucker's so obsessed with anal. He used to always want to fuck me in the ass. And I'm just like,
To me,
seriously?
look, man. Look, man. There's only two holes my shit's gonna go in, and that's a woman's mouth and a who nanny. He
I
like,
didn't even want to suck his dick. I mean, it was that nasty. I
man,
can't do
honey,
uncircumcised.
let me ask you. Did you have to use a magnifying glass and tweezers to find this shit?
Almost.
I'm
There's been times where I thought I had to.
Let me get a magnifying glass. Put that Sherlock Holmes on this shit. I thought my man that
Oh
lucky.
my god.
I like
I
man.
mean, he is so pathetic. His own dad doesn't even fucking like him no more or believe anything that comes out of his fucking mouth. That's how much he lies.
Man, I dare for him just come out the woodwork and just start trying to talk to my ass. Oh, Mary's a motherfucking liar. Motherfucker, I heard about your abusive ass. You know what? I wish she was in jail. I wish this motherfucker was in a penitentiary. Man, there's a prison down here that he would not like to be in. There's a prison down here called River.
Oh.
The worst one in the city I am in. It's called River Bend. They killed like a
Yeah, you told me about that one time.
yeah. There's a the prison down here called River Bend is so bad. There's been several guards that's been killed and injured.
People getting shanked. People don't play in prison.
They don't play around here, but if he was down here, he'd be sitting up in a corner somewhere wearing makeup, shaking and shit. It's like, no more. But like I said, man, how does this man get away from abusing his wife and kid? That is something I can't get. Then he gets shacked up with the nasty ass bitch that ain't got no teeth, that's got a disease that can kill you, and treats her kids like gold, but treats his son like shit. How does that work? How does that work? To me, man,
He won't even. He won't even go see his son now because my ex-father-in-law won't let our son here to his house because of that little girl, because she's not being taken care of. Her Mercy's not being taken care of properly. And you know what? My father-in-law is the only one in that whole family that has any fucking sense.
Yeah. Like I
I
like
mean,
like I said, man. I apologize for
sad.
I'm apologize for the two pictures that just got a lot of white out on it because we try not to bring this woman kids into this because the kids are not the kids are not to blame. It's just this fat piece of shit sitting up there doing his ex-wife wrong by beating the shit out of her, treating his son like shit, and he gets to walk the streets, man. And like I said, man, if you up in Petersburg, West Virginia, call him a dick and a booty ass, spit in his fucking face, and say he's a piece of shit. They say the local cucuy is a piece. For all my Latino brothers and sisters out there, go up there and call him a pinche cabrón, pinche punta, estúpido, pinche punta, enos que cucuy. Call him the cucuy, like you cucuy, the El Chupacabra, you, oh, what's it, El Diablo. El Diablo, he El Diablo. El Diablo means Satan. He El Diablo. El Diablo, man. El Diablo. God wouldn't even, man, you know what? God wouldn't even give him a
What?
blessing. God wouldn't even give this man a blessing. He can pray to God
He
every.
don't believe in God.
He don't believe in God. What he believe in? Booty hoes.
He's a devil worshiper. Well, he says he's a antichrist or whatever.
Well,
He,
well, he's an atheist. Well, Penn is an atheist. They don't believe in God, but they know something's out there, but they don't believe in God. But I, this man is a piece of shit in my book. I wouldn't even. You know what? I'm glad I did this video, but sometimes I feel like doing this video. I was like, man, he's a piece of shit. I wouldn't even waste my time on him. But I'm glad I did this video. This man's not worth it, because you cannot sit up there and say. Because I know some of these bitches gonna be saying, "Oh, what's the deal? What's the problem?" She seems like she got a grudge. She seems like she's got hatred in her heart. No, it's about this motherfucker abusing his family. He put his son in the care of a fucking pedophile. He beats the shit out of his ex-wife. He calls his son a faggot, but he takes care of a woman and her three kids. But he won't take care of his son. He won't even visit his son. But don't even like whatever. If y'all leave a comment, whatever you do, do not come to this man's defense. If you come to this man's defense and back him up,
you're a fucking dumbass.
you're a fucking piece of shit too. You as much as fucked up as this motherfucker. To me, if you defend this man, you is just like him, a fucking pedophile. Not pedophile, you're not a pedophile, but you just a wife beater piece of shit.
And trust me, I have no grudge. I seriously. That was the best thing that ever happened was for him to kick me out, but for him to rip my son away from me was fucked up, and I didn't do
Yeah,
anything for that to happen.
so whatever you do,
It's
don't.
lies and lies.
Yeah, so whatever you do, don't sit up here and call her saying she's got a grudge or nothing, or she's trying to take back revenge. No, it just people get tired. She got tired of the bullshit. Like I said, man, if you look to the left and you see that picture in the middle, that small picture, that's what Dennis Miller, not the comedian, looks like. If you see him in Petersburg, West Virginia, call him a dick in the booty ass, spit in his fucking face, and say you ain't nothing but a wife beater, kid beater, you're a child neglect, whatever, child abusers, whatever. Call him a motherfucker if you want to. But I'm not putting a gun to your head. Well, that's one thing. Before we get any further, man,
Tell him about how he fucked his hand.
oh my god. Okay, she brought us something. Okay, I never thought like I said, man. I'm from the South, man, and know how people say Southern folk ain't nothing but rednecks, inbred motherfuckers, right? Uh, that's a motherfucking lie. This dude is from West Virginia. And that's upstate, man, and we don't even include that as a southern state, but he fucked his auntie. Like, for real, man. Why would I think
Oh my god.
Didn't she get pregnant by him too? He got his nephew. Like what was it?
No, no. According to him, all he did was take his dick and rub her vagina with it
No, he
and
nutted up.
got off.
No, he nutted in. So he got like a son and a cousin. Oh, this is my son slash cousin. Okay, how old is he? He's 4.
True story, though. I would not make that up.
It's a true story. He actually rubbed his dick on his aunt's pussy, so that's nasty. He's an inbred piece of shit, man. I ain't never in my life, man. I heard stories that the shit like that happens, but I ain't never thought shit like that was true. But to find
Oh,
out,
yeah.
but to
Trust
find,
me.
but to find out that this motherfucker rubbed this shit up on his aunt makes me wonder how many relatives did he fuck? Did he fuck his cousin, his first cousin? If he got any sisters, man, I feel bad for his sister. Oh, this is my son and my nephew. Like, ew, you nasty. I bet you got like 3 nephews, like 3 sons slash nephews, but like 2 daughters slash nieces, man. That is just nasty. He's a bitch and pendejo. He's a bitch and pendejo, like for real, but. Well, we getting to the end of the point. You got anything else to say, sadistic? Are we in this video?
Um, no, not really. I just wanted to get it off my chest finally. Not because I'm bitter or angry, because I'm not, to be honest with you. I just, want to expose him for the monster that he really is, and this is what he gets
Yeah. I'm a,
for putting me through hell, and our son's in hell, and, you run your fucking mouth about me, I'm gonna do the same with you, because that's how I fucking work, and he knows how I am, so,
so my,
you shut your, would you in church shut your all fucking mouth about me? I ain't gonna say nothing else, so whatever.
at least I'm making fucking money off his bitch ass too. Money, 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 money. But I'm gonna say like this, man. If y'all like for real though, man, y'all gotta do something about shit like this, man, because when you let a wife beater and a child abuser walk the streets and you don't do nothing about it, they're getting away with 2 things: beating the wife and child neglect. And I don't think Virginia should let this man walk, and I think they should never shrug this shit off and act like nothing happened. I don't give a fuck if he was in the army, military, like shit. There's been stories where there was people in the army, military, air force, or marine that actually went to jail for abusing their wife and beating on their children. So why is he any different from any other person? I don't give a fuck. It's not about his race. It's not about his whatever. It's about him beating on his family. And that's how it is. Don't not and like I said, if you see him, if you live in Petersburg, West Virginia, go up and say, dude, you was fucking wrong. You abuse your wife. You sit there and abuse your kids. Why would you fuck a nasty ass meth head? But you treat, but you would sit there and do your son wrong. Like I say, you never put pussy before your family. If you
He
put,
does.
but if you put pussy before your family, man, then you're a piece of shit. And this dude actually put pussy before his son. That makes him a motherfucker. Well, yeah, you call him a motherfucker because he's fucking a woman that's got 3 kids. He's a motherfucker. Now call him
She looks like a man in a cross-dresser.
that
Very
is,
clean.
yeah, she does look like a man. She look cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Afro Joe and Sadistic.
Sadistic?
And Sadistic. Follow me on Twitter at Afro Joe the Wookie. Subscribe to my channel, CeeLo Jr. 2, CeeLo Jr. 3. Yes, I got a Tumblr now, but I forgot what's my address on that shit. But holla at me. Tell me what you think about this topic. Tell me what you think about this shit. A man abusing his wife and kid, but fucks a nasty ass meth
I
head.
got your Tumblr.
Yeah, you got my Tumblr? Okay, what's my Tumblr?
Okay, it's Afro Joe
Afro Joe. My Tumblr is
dash
Afro Joe dash Joe
duh.
dash. No, it's Afro Joe
No,
dash. It's no,
it's
it's.
Afro Joe. Oh my god.
I fucked up.
Let me do it for
Okay,
you.
okay.
Afro Joe dash dash Wookie dot tumblr dot com. Here, I'll send you the link to it. That way you can put the link in your thingy. There you go.
He's Tumblr. I'm spelling Tumblr wrong. Trvle. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, but I'm gonna put my link to my Tumblr page in there. Yeah, I did spell Tumblr wrong. But like I said, man, follow me. Just tell me what you think about that. Just tell me what you think about this topic and holler at me later. Peace, love, and so keep it real, baby.